Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. You know the drill. If you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward 5 minutes or stay with us through our hellos. I'm actually making my coffee now, so give me a second. Sorry about this water running. I will stop. Good morning, Mike. It's okay. It's okay. We have a dog here who is my friend's Tanya's friend's dog. He is really cute. Not sure why he's barking. I just walked with him. In general, on this trip, I met so many dogs. It's very interesting. I usually don't spend a lot of times with dogs in New York. Good morning, Yanni. I don't know if Leo is with you, but it's Leo's birthday today. Yay! Leo is with you, so congratulations, Leo. Happy birthday. Good morning, Gina. Yanni says, love the movement of the trees. Yeah, it's quite windy today. I just went to walk this dog and it was very windy. Very pretty. Anyway, today it is our time to start, and today we will continue exploring the category of emotional experiences that Brené Brown calls places we go when life is good. And I want to introduce an interesting concept that she talks about in this book, Atlas of the Heart. So let me just read the whole chapter she has on it. It's very short. And then we'll do a practice around it together. The chapter is called Foreboding Joy. She writes, when I give talks, people always seem surprised by the finding that joy is the most vulnerable human emotion. Given that I study fear and shame, people are hesitant to believe that something as positive as joy can make us squirm. And then I share what is almost certainly the most surprising finding for most people. If you are afraid to lean into good news, wonderful moments, and joy, if you find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop, you are not alone. This is called foreboding joy, and most of us experience it. Foreboding joy is one of those practically universal experiences that everyone thinks of as something only they do. A few people don't experience it, but most of us do. And when it comes to parents, 95% of the parents we interviewed experience foreboding joy with their children. Joy becomes foreboding when we lose our tolerance for vulnerability. No emotion then is more frightening than joy, because we believe that if we allow ourselves to feel joy, we are kind of inviting disaster. For balance, we start dress rehearsing tragedy in the best moments of our lives in order to stop vulnerability from beating us to the punch. We're terrified of being blindsided by pain, so we practice tragedy and trauma. But there is a huge cost. When we push joy away, we squander the goodness that we need to build resilience, strength, and courage. When we push joy away, we squander the goodness that we need to build resilience, strength, and courage. The good news? In our research, we found that everyone who showed a deep capacity for joy had one thing in common. They practice gratitude. In the midst of joy, there is often quiver, a shudder of vulnerability. And rather than using this as warning sign to practice imagining the worst case scenario, the people who lean into joy use the quiver as a reminder to practice gratitude. Very interesting, isn't that? So let's explore this together. Take a comfortable position and, as always, take a few moments to settle in. Scan your body, notice how you're feeling physically, emotionally, mentally. Let your breath be free. Don't try to control it. Just follow your breath as it runs through your body, inhaling and exhaling at your own comfortable pace. And now bring to mind a situation when you were experiencing this foreboding joy that Brené Brown is talking about. When in the midst of a joyous occasion, suddenly you notice this quiver of vulnerability and thought, oh no, this is too good to be true. Surely something bad is going to happen now or soon enough to balance out the joy that I'm feeling right now. As you remember the situation, notice where your mind was wanting to do. Explore the worst case scenario or lean into joy. Whatever it is, don't judge yourself. As always, this is just an observation, a data point. And whether your mind wants to go in the worst case scenario or continue in pure joy, use this quiver of vulnerability you noticed as your reminder to practice gratitude. So bring your hands to your heart and mentally or out loud repeat, I am so grateful to be experiencing this joy right now. Thank you for being in my life. Notice if anything starts to happen for you as you continue reciting this mantra, physically, emotionally, mentally. I am so grateful to be experiencing this joy right now. Thank you for being in my life. I am so grateful to be experiencing this joy right now. Thank you for being in my life. Last time, I am so grateful to be experiencing this joy right now. Thank you for being in my life. Scan your body, notice how you're feeling right now. Is there still a need in your mind to explore the worst case scenario, to experience this foreboding joy? Or are you more relaxed and open to receiving pure joy, trusting that it's okay, that there will be no payback of any kind, that you deserve it just because you are you? As you go through your day today, I encourage you to notice whenever you're experiencing foreboding joy, this feeling that you are somehow not allowed to experience joy because when you crash, you'll feel super vulnerable and exposed to something bad. Whenever you notice that, use it as your cue to practice gratitude, however it is appropriate at the moment. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart and reciting this mantra we just did, or in any other way that feels true to you. And trust that you deserve all the wonderful things this life has to offer. You deserve to experience pure, unencumbered joy, just because you are you. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.